So the first step is to reboot the system. So I'm just going to reboot. Yes, just restart it and wait for it to go blank. So once it goes blank, then go to the function key that will take it to BIOS setup. So I'm using the Lenovo system, so F1 is the right key. For Dell, it will be F2. Some other systems might be F10. So F1 for this system takes me to the BIOS setup. So keep pressing until you see entering BIOS setup. So you can see it coming up. Yes. So then you go to security. Yours might be advanced. So you click on security, and then you go to virtualization. So then you now see Intel virtualization technology. Then you toggle it on if it is off, and then if it is disabled, you make it enabled depending on your system. Some might be enabled or disabled, some might be on or off. In my own case, it is the switch has on and off, but on is set up by default. And then it may not say virtualization technology in your system, it must say VTX technology. So it is something, just toggle it on or off, but on for this purpose. So if you're wondering why we have to enable this VTX technology, I have a video that explains the reason behind it. So the only thing you need to do here is just make it on or toggle it to enabled, and then save changes and exit. So I'm going to continue, then I'll say yes, and then the system will complete itself. So that's all. That's what you need to do in this part of the tutorial. So let's go on with other parts. Thank you. So still in part 1. Now that you've enabled your VTX technology, which is what we've done here now, and you have saved the settings and rebooted your system, the second thing is for you to install VirtualBox. You just go to this link, download it, and then just double click, just determine where you install it. Of course, we are using Windows system as our host PC. So once you double click on it, you'll see the series of next until you finish. So it's as simple as that. You don't have to demonstrate that. Then you move down to 3, where you have to download extension pack. Okay, from this link you see extension pack. Then you double click, and when you're done with this one, the second one here, the second step here, the Oracle box, you typically have to, after you click finish, you have to close it, let it go, and then you now double click the extension pack and then install, and then follow the series of next you will see, and then when you click finish, then it will invoke the Oracle VirtualBox Manager. It will prompt you to come up showing that it has accepted the installation. So that's what you do. So those are the 3 things you do in part 1. You prepare your environment by enabling the VTX technology in your BIOS setup, and then you install Oracle VirtualBox from the website, and then also install the Oracle VirtualBox extension pack. With that, you're done with part 1. So let's move straight to part 2. Don't go away. So the part 2 involves creating the PenTester's virtual machine, which is in this case using the kali-lnux. There are 2 options. There are several options actually. There are 2 basic ones. We have the .ova and we have the .ioso. So for this experiment, I'm going to use the .ova. The .ova is a prepackaged kali-lnux version, not only for Kali, any virtual machine that is .ova. It means it has the virtual machine configured and set up to just import into your VirtualBox as an appliance.
But if you are using the ISO version will allow you to install as a new machine. So that will be longer. It will take more time for it to be ready. But it's usually better to use what for experiments. Use the OVA. But if you're going to use a virtual machine for testing software or developing software, then you need the .iso. So this is the link. I'll just double click here. Then it will take me to the Kali website. That doesn't seem correct. Okay, I tapped it wrong. So let me just say Kali. Just search for Kali. So visit. So look for the one that goes with your architecture. Basically, okay, you can see that you have solar images, we have ARM, we have mobile, we have cloud. So for virtual machines, you just click here, and then it comes up. You can see the different distros. So we have for VM. If you're using VMware, this is where you go to. If you're using VirtualBox, Hyper-V, Kemo, and the rest of them. So I'm using the VirtualBox, so I'll just click here. Don't click torrent, click where you see the arrow pointing down, and then click here to start to download. So you can see it's already rolling. So here it's already just started downloading from here. So once the download is done, you can go ahead and then extract it in your downloads folder. So that's the first part of that. The second part is for you to now bring it up on your VirtualBox. So this is my VirtualBox. Once your download is completed, extract it, and then you can now bring it to your VirtualBox as an appliance by going to File. You can see File, Import Appliance, and then you point to this this yellow box where it says choose the virtual appliance file to import. Click it there, and then navigate to where the instruction is. Now my own extracted file is in the folder called Hackapods, and you can see it here, kali-lnux 2022. Just click on it or double click and then open, and then it will start importing. So just next it. Yes, can see now it's reading appliance. Yes, then finish. You can actually change the settings here, some things here, but there's no need. Like you can just go down, see. You can see number of CPU, 2, number of RAM, 2 gig RAM. You can increase that and stuff like that. So just go ahead and then finish. Agree. And then you see it here, importing appliance. So once the importation is it is run from 0 to 100. One is ready, it will come up here. The next one will come up here. Now I have one already, kali-lnux. I'm trying to set up another one. You actually change the name. Okay, so let it finish importing. So that's how to bring in any virtual machine that is .ova. Okay, the VA extension.
You have completed the step 1 of part 2, where we have to create the PenTester's VM. So what you've done now is you've typically set up kali-lnux machine using the .ova extension. So that's what you've just done now. You've installed it as an appliance, and then you have yes, once the installation has been, that is, the importation is completed, then move down to steps 2, 3, and 4. So in step 2, we're going to configure the network adapter. Very simple. We're going to set it to bridged. There is a video on the channel that demonstrates a different network configurations or networking modes for virtual machines. Why you need to use NAT, where we need to do NAT network, bridged, host only, cloud, and different options, about 9 different options that VirtualBox allows you to configure your virtual machines on the virtual machine network adapter card. So go ahead and watch the video so they can have a full understanding of the different network settings and configurations as far as VirtualBox is concerned. But for this demonstration, for this tutorial, for this training, we are setting the network adapter to bridge. So once we are done with this, we're going to start the machine. That's step 3. After starting the machine, then we're going to log in. And the username is Kali, password Kali. So let's go. So this is my VirtualBox. This is the Kali. So I'll go to, of course, you have to select the machine. It's selected, so I'll go to settings, and then, of course, this is where I can actually rename it. If I don't want phone name, I can just delete this. I told you that you can actually rename it. So, but that is not where we're going. We're going to network. By network, you see the different adapters that are active. You can increase them. So, this is not, so I'll change this to bridged adapter. Bridge adapter and my network interface card. This is what I'm using, and the type. This is it. Then leave these other ones. You don't have to bother yourself about what you do or what they do not do. So I'm just going to OK. So with that, you can see the name I modified has taken effect. Then I'm going to start the machine. So I'll wait for it to start. So it's powering up the machine. So it's coming up. It will be done shortly. Okay, yes, so it's ready. So I'll just log in. Username is Kali, and the password is also Kali. Just send. So the PenTester's machine is ready now. So that completes the demonstration for part 2. Okay. So let's move on to other parts. In the other videos, look at the the third part of this video. Then you get to see how I demonstrate part 3 and part 4, and then part 5 will be in the, I think, the 4th video. Don't go away. Make sure you watch the complete series of this video so you can have full understanding of what we're doing. Then if you have questions, of course, don't hesitate to drop them for us to respond. Thank you. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, or enable notification, or you've not shared yet, please go ahead and do all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you in the next video.